Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So on today's video, I'm going to discuss 6 critical points that is impacting the market right now. What does the fractured mandate means? Why is it that stocks like Hindustan Unilever have become a rocket today? And what should you do with SBI type of stocks, Adani type of stocks? So I'm going to give you very quick commentary in 6 simple points. This hopefully will help you understand whether you should stay in the market, get out of it. I will talk a little bit about Nifty levels also. So this will be a mix of politics, economics, finance, stock investing. So please watch this video from that lens. Just very quick note, people who are new to my channel, my name is Akshat Shrivastava. I've been working in the investment space for the last 1.5 decades. I graduated from INSEAD, worked in consulting. I now run my hedge fund. So these are like really hot times in that sense that I have to make like a lot of decisions these days. All right. So on that note, I'll be quick to the point. So 6 points that we are going to discuss. The first critical point is regarding the fractured mandate. So on Monday, the market gave a run-up of roughly 4%. The reason was that everyone expected BJP to win, come out with full-fledged majority, 400 par, etc., etc. It did not happen. In fact, now it's not even going to be a BJP government, it's going to be an NDA government. And this changes the dynamics quite aggressively. This is a fractured mandate, so to say. So if you have to talk about 3 really important economics narratives here, the first would be that a lot of data is going to come out, right? Just for context, there have been 17 vital data points or data sets that have not been released in the last few years. One of them being Census of India. This is a very important document that is supposed to be released, but ye data aa nahi raha tha. Now that data will also come, most likely, because there is a stronger opposition, bunch of other different things, right? So this is one, and bunch of other data points are going to keep coming up every now and then, and this is going to impact the markets. So this is a critical point that you need to understand. The second critical point is that the media narrative had been overly bullish over a lot of things. I will again not harp on that point. The point is that media is likely to get little bit more fair. I'm not saying it will be extremely fair, but at least aapko kuch dusri side of the equation you will hear. So it will not be sentiment driven things. Much of it might be fundamental driven things. This is the second key economics change that will happen in the market. The third key change is that it will be hard to bulldoze decisions. Good ones and bad ones. Bad ones, for example, just a demonetization was a really bad step. According to my analysis, according to several economists, even according to official organizations, they have categorically said that demonetization was a failure. In fact, the precedence was so bad in the sense that, a country demonetizing its own currency, it just sets a really bad precedence. International organizations or international HNIs, FIIs, they start trusting कि यार अब गवर्नमेंट खुद ही अपनी करेंसी को एक देश डिमोनेटाइज कर देगा, तो how can you trust their debt? How can you trust their money, so to say? So it just created widespread panic. People just speak about like unorganized sector stuff and impact of demonetization on that. I'm talking about the market impact. So again, not going to harp too much on that. So these type of decisions will be very, very hard to make. Now this has pros and cons. The pro for this is that, see, consensus based decision making hogi. It kind of dilutes the business environment a little bit. But on the flip side, it increases data transparency. It increases real trust on whatever is coming out. It opens up things for debate, which is always good from a mid to long term perspective. So this is point one. Point two is that how is market likely to behave due to this very important change that has happened. So this brings me to point two, and for this, a good chart to see here would be this one, and this speaks about the election rally. Okay, so before results, during election, after election, 2 years after returns. See guys, I run an investment community. So investment community का मतलब होता है कि भाई I am not catering to traders, I am catering to investors. So if you are someone जो job में है, who wants to invest money and have like a reasonable amount of time in the market, then this commentary is relevant for you. So at least as an investor, we always take 1 year to 2 year time span, at least मैं बोल रहा हूँ, right? So at least 3 साल का होना चाहिए. Whatever, if you're putting like 1 lakh rupee today, you should have the vision कि अच्छा मैं market में डाल रहा हूँ, so I'm not going to withdraw this over the next 3 years. Okay, so that is the vision with which you should operate. Yes, अब अच्छी opportunity आ गई profit booking की and all that, then you do it. That's not an issue, but you should work with the assumption that hey, whatever money I'm going to put today, I'm not going to take it out in the next 2 to 3 years, right? So अगर आप उस हिसाब से देखोगे, then the news is very positive. Okay, for example, आप कोई भी election उठा लो, right? 2004, 9, 14, 19, and look at this tab. It has given return. जैसे 2019 में आपको थोड़ी सी anomaly लगेगी कि यार 2 साल में कुछ नहीं रिटर्न बना, only 2.4. Well, this was what? This was a crash market. Okay, similarly in 2009 यहाँ पे COVID आ गया था 2020 में, right? I mean from this point, so that was the issue, right? So COVID जो crash हुआ था, तो it gets absorbed here. Okay, 2009 में भी कुछ similar सा हुआ था कि 2008 was a major panic year. So this data point has been skewed due to that. But otherwise typically यार आपको 12-13%, 14%, 12 to 15% के बीच में you should be making returns. Okay, so this is part A. अब आप इसको एब्सोल्यूट शॉर्ट टर्म में देखो, राइट. सो मैं आपको थोड़े से चार्ट्स पे ले चलता हूँ एंड दिस विल मेक मोर सेंस. सो दिस इज निफ्टी 50, राइट, प्रोबेबली द सेफेस्ट थिंग दैट यू कैन बाय इन दीज अनसर्टन टाइम्स. दिस इज निफ्टी 50 कलेक्शन ऑफ टॉप 50 स्टॉक्स. दिस इज द ट्रेडिंग चैनल ऑफ निफ्टी 50. इसको आप लॉन्ग टर्म ट्रेडिंग चैनल बोल सकते हो, राइट. ये चैनल बन रहा था, ये रिस्पेक्ट हो रहा था एंड सडनली यस्टरडे दिस चैनल गॉट ब्रोकन डाउन. सो दिस चैनल अगर आप इसका रेजिस्टेंस पॉइंट समझोगे, सो दिस वॉज अराउंड 22,000. सो 22,000 से भी नीचे आ गया था. ओके, एंड अगर आप ये पूरा डेटा पॉइंट देखोगे, मैं आपको बना के नहीं दिखा रहा. सो दिस is at least from here to here there is like at least 7-8% gain that is to be made very very easily. So अगर आप इसको 12% से 15% जो ग्रोथ होती है ऑन एन एवरेज एंड उसमें इफ़ यू आर बाइंग दिस डिप, राइट, अगर आप ये भी ऐड कर दो एंड यू कीप अ 3 ईयर पर्सपेक्टिव, सो आपका गेन कितना हो गया? इंस्टेड ऑफ 15% इट बिकम्स लाइक 18%. मैं मोटी मोटी मैथ करके दिखा रहा हूँ आपको. सो दिस इज लाइक योर द एडिशनल अल्फा दैट यू आर मेकिंग इन केस यू आर बाइंग एंड होल्डिंग द डिप. दिस इज द सेकेंड की इज द स्ट्रेस वर्ड. लोग क्या करते हैं कि दे बाय द डिप and then they start expecting returns from tomorrow or 1 month from now or 2 months from now. Please keep this in mind that if you're buying the dip in the stock market, you have to have like at least a 3-year vision. So what did I do? When the election results were announced, they were not favorable, market corrected by 6%. What did I do? I bought. Entire day I was giving commentary on my YouTube member community. The commentary has been good. People have really appreciated the deep, timely insights that I give on the market. So in case you are a serious investor, definitely consider checking it out. Become the part of that community. This is a very, very strong, in fact, the strongest stock market community in the Indian ecosystem right now. So definitely you will learn a lot, right? So the link to join is there in the description and comment box. You can definitely check it out, okay? And you get like very quick updates. Every day I do like maybe 1-2 posts, and during these time I'm doing like 4-5 posts. Okay, so this is the exact post that I made yesterday also, and आज थोड़ा सा run up आ गया and all that stuff. But anyways, we are not trying to time the market. I'm just helping you understand the fundamentals. So this is point number 2 कि आपने सोचना क्या है कि how is market going to behave? See, now you bifurcate that into 3 parts. Number 1, short term में अगर आप सोचोगे this channel has already been broken. अब क्या इससे और भी नीचे जा सकता है? So for example, can it go here? The short answer is yes, it can definitely fall by like 5-10% anytime. But the more important question to ask is that hey, if you are looking at 2 to 3 year period, जो यूजुअली एक इन्वेस्टर का पीरियड होता है, विल इट गो बैक टू दिस चैनल? शॉर्ट आंसर इज येस. नाउ व्हाई एम आई बेसिंग दिस ऑन? अगेन आई विल गो बैक एंड टेक यू टू दैट चार्ट कि यहाँ पे आप देख लो, राइट, अंडर यूजुअल सर्कमस्टांसेस फॉर द मार्केट ये यार 121% रिटर्न था, यहाँ पे पैनिक था. सो दिस 2004 इलेक्शन हैज लॉट ऑफ पैरेलल्स विद 2024 इलेक्शंस. ओके, एटलीस्ट फ्रॉम एन इलेक्शन रिजल्ट पर्सपेक्टिव कि भाई यहाँ पे बहुत तगड़ा क्रैश आया था. अब आप व्हाट पीपल विल डू इज दैट पीपल विल जस्ट ट्राई टू टाइम दिस कि यार एकदम है ना ऐसे जब 15% गिर जाएगा देन आई एम गोइंग टू बाय इट एंड देन आई एम गोइंग टू स्विंग इट. ओके, ऐसे आप कर नहीं सकते. ओके, आपको यू विल हैव टू बाय इट एवरी डिप. दैट्स द बॉटम लाइन. ओके, सो एम आई बाइंग? येस, आई एम aggressively buying at this point. I see this as a bulk buying opportunity. I was waiting for it. So this market is very, very good for me from that perspective because my vision is this, okay? And ये हो जाएगा, right? That's the simple point. That's a simple confidence that I will give you. अब ऐसा क्यों हो जाएगा? Because एक natural आपका सवाल आएगा कि long term में ऐसा क्यों बढ़ जाएगा? See, there will be clarity. Right now, there is not much clarity in the market. अभी ये भी नहीं गारंटी है कि who will become the Prime Minister of India. अब many people will get offended कि नहीं ये तो मोदी जी बनेंगे एक्सेट्रा. भाई very high chance that that will happen, but is it guaranteed? That's the point, right? It's not guaranteed. अभी still decisions are being made. We don't know how the coalition उनका perspective क्या है and all that stuff. So that is like very basic point that I'm telling you. Okay. Third key point that we need to understand is short-term panic versus long-term opportunity. But what I will say is that see, short-term panic जो होता है ना, जैसे for example right now whatever is happening, this is short term panic. Now I cannot guarantee that this panic will exist only for 1 month or 3 months or 4 months. I don't know, right? I mean maybe it will reverse from next week, who knows, right? And यहाँ पे people will keep on giving their commentary, right? आप 50 फंड मैनेजरों की बातें सुनोगे, उनको यार how do they know, right? कि कब भाई ये पैनिक खत्म हो जाएगा? They don't know. All you can do is buy the panic and continue to buy the panic. Which brings me to the fourth point, and this is a very critical point. This has to do with your cash flow management. I had been literally advocating, and I was probably the only finance guy who was coming out in full swing saying that, you know what guys, please manage your cash flow. Now, how am I managing my cash flow? I'll give you two examples. So one is that I've picked up a lot of real estate. I have been an advocate of buying good real estate. Last 2 साल में आप देख लो, since the time I had started buying real estate, communicating to all of you, real estate prices have shot up like anything, anywhere. Okay, so जो मैंने भी खरीदी होंगी वो भी बड़ी होगी, natural सी बात है. Now I have already converted these real estate into cash flows. Cash flows का मतलब होता है कि मान के चलो I have like these 4 homes, okay, and मैंने उसको Airbnb कर रखा है. Now I'm at least getting like 50, right? I mean on an average आप मान लो, and this is certain cash flow. अब मान के चलो कि यार मार्केट गिरना शुरू हुआ on 4th of June, right? अब गिर रहा है, ऐसे बढ़ रहा है, फिर गिर रहा है, बढ़ रहा है, गिर रहा है. Now this cash flow certainty, this allows me to purchase stuff, right, at whenever there is panic in the market. Okay, so right now there is panic in the market. Do I have the money to buy it? Yes, because I've managed my cash flow. Why? This was reason number 1. Reason number 2 is again very simple. I had been speaking aggressively about something called as opportunity fund. In fact, मैंने तो open videos में भी बात करी है opportunity fund की, that keep at least 20% of your money on the sidelines. 20% money, whatever you do SIP with, कि आप 10,000 की SIP करते थे, keep 2,000 aside. When do you need to invest? Now. Okay, so this is the point, right? So that is what I have been doing and I will continue to do. Again, I run a structured course on real estate. In case you guys are interested, definitely go check it out. I am not married to real estate, equities, bonds, etc. भाई जहाँ पे taxation structure change होगा, जहाँ पे opportunity होगी, वहाँ पे we will go, right? I mean, it's not as if कि आप मान लो equity पे if they put like direct tax code and उसको long-term capital gains they make like 25-30%. Now, do you think that equity investing is still efficient? No, it is not. Then you have to be highly diversified. Okay, so this is the bottom line. It's not as if, you know, because equity had given very good run up in the last 20 years, it will continue to do. No, you have to be a sensible investor, analyze your opportunities, and this is what I'm trying to teach you. Okay, now comes the 5th point, which has to do with defense stocks. There is a post that I wrote like roughly 3-4 weeks back regarding Hindustan Unilever. I in fact made a video also. You can go and check it out. उसमें I have categorically spoken कि भाई देखो, जब मार्केट में पैनिक होता है HUL टाइप ऑफ स्टॉक्स गो अप. चेक द लास्ट 5 डे परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर. तब बहुत लोग मजाक उड़ाते हैं कि यार हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर इज फुद्दू स्टॉक, इससे अच्छा तो मैं XYZ स्टॉक में लगा लेता, अदानी में लगा लेता एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ. यार see again, it's about building a balanced portfolio. For example, I am an aggressive investor. 85% of my portfolio went down. Why? Because that's aggressive part, right? And if the market is going down, this will fall down. But if I have to fall less than the market, so to say, so I will balance it out by buying defensive stocks like Hindustan Unilever. And abhi kya ho raha hai exactly? Hindustan Unilever type of stocks are kind of making me safe, right? मेरे इतना fall नहीं हो रहा है जितना market का हो रहा है. So that is called as balancing your portfolio. Now this is something that again I teach on my courses and all that stuff, so you guys can understand more. But very quickly, HUL type of stocks serve some purpose. Should you buy it now? ओके, वेरी क्विक कॉमेंट्री देयर. सो मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ चार्ट्स, फिर आपकी मर्जी है आपने खरीदना है कि नहीं खरीदना है. सी दिस इज द लॉन्ग टर्म चैनल ऑफ हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर, राइट? यहाँ तक चला था, फिर देयर वाज अ ब्रेक डाउन एंड अभी ये यहाँ चल रहा है. ओके, सो अगर मैं आपको दिखाऊँ कि हाउ मच गेन कैन पोटेंशियली हैपन ऑन हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर, एक रफ सा मैं आपको बता देता हूँ, मैं एग्जैक्ट वो नहीं कर रहा. सो आप इसका मिडिल भी मान लो. सो एटलीस्ट देयर इज लाइक 20-23% गेन दैट इज येट टू बी. अब many people will come back, they will clip this segment out कि अक्षत ने बोला 23% गेन आएगा. भाई देखो 23% गेन तब आएगा when the panic in the market remains. But if the panic evaporates, then will Hindustan Unilever give crazy returns? No, it will not give crazy returns, but it will still give sensible returns. And जैसे today, in fact last 2-3 days were very very good for Hindustan Unilever because there is more panic in the market now. Okay, so it really depends on the panic situation in the market. So therefore, as investor, one of the key lessons that we need to learn is that भाई साहब aggressive होना अच्छी बात है, but you also need to balance out by buying some defensive stocks like HUL. Okay, and do not make fun of these stocks. These stocks serve a very specific purpose to your portfolio. Final point, I will talk about 2-3 type of stocks. One is bad stocks. Bad stocks का मतलब क्या होता है कि यार देखो इन stocks में clarity नहीं है. अगर गिर गए ये stocks, if these stocks fall, you would not know what to do with this. A classic case study today is Adani stock. So let me just quickly, let me type Adani Enterprise, right? अब आप यहाँ से देख सकते हो कि this was at 3600 and ये 2700 पे पहुंच गया था when the market fell, right? ये काफी करेक्ट हो गया था 18-19% or something like this. Should you be buying these type of stocks, not buying these type of stocks? भाई simple सा question पूछ लो. Let's see, if this stock falls by another 10%, what is your strategy? Now you're sitting on 30% loss, right? If you would have purchased here, okay? So now that becomes a tough proposition, right? And during troubled times, stay away from risky stocks. It can always backfire because you would not know when to cut your positions and get out of it. So this can become a very very problematic scenario for new investors. Now आपने खरीदना है अदानी stock, आप खरीद लो, नहीं खरीदना मत खरीदो. There are so many stocks, so just pick ones that you have confidence on. कि 20% गिर भी गया, then also you are going to hold it. Okay. Then what about other things? So for example, जैसे SBI के बहुत questions आ रहे हैं मेरे पास कि in the last 5 days it has fallen by 7.5%. इसने यहाँ पे peak बनाई थी. भाई देखो SBI की थोड़ी सी different story है कि आप इसके fundamentals check करो State Bank of India के, तो देखो यार the performance has been all time best, so to say. स्टॉक प्राइस के बारे में भी अगर आप बात करोगे, एटलीस्ट द पी ऑफ इट, अगर आप इसके पीयर्स से कंपेयर करोगे, तो इट्स नॉट एज इफ कि स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया का पी इज मोर देन पंजाब नेशनल बैंक का पी या इंडियन ओवरसीज बैंक का पी एंड ऑल दैट. सो यार एक फेयर सी प्राइस है. इट्स नॉट एज इफ कि बहुत ज़्यादा महंगा है एंड अभी गिर गया तो यहाँ 40% करेक्ट हो जाएगा. या SBI इज़ वेरी पोलिटिकली सेंसिटिव टाइप ऑफ स्टॉक. इट इज़ नॉट अ वेरी पोलिटिकली सेंसिटिव स्टॉक. PSU का फोकस हर गवर्नमेंट का होता है. इट्स नॉट एज इफ कि यू नो व्हाट दैट इट वाज ओनली मोदी जी's फोकस ऑन PSU बैंक्स, ऑल दैट स्टफ. सो दैट विल नॉट बी द केस. व्हाट आर गुड स्टॉक्स टू बाय? अगेन आई कीप ऑन सेइंग कि यू नो जैसे HDFC बैंक हो गया, कोटेक हो गया, मैं उसका भी मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ, राइट. कि जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल जैसे कोटेक के बारे में बात करें हम, कि कोटेक महिंद्रा बैंक में अभी चल क्या रहा है, राइट. अब मैं यार ये ड्राइंग रेज नहीं कर रहा बिकॉज यू नो आई कीप ऑन रेफरिंग इट बैक. सो देखो दिस वॉज दी चैनल, सो टू से, राइट. अब आप देख सकते हो उसमें कि कितने रेजिस्टेंस पॉइंट बने थे, राइट. सो आप देख सकते हो, राइट. 1 2 3 4, यहाँ पे 5 6 7 8 9. So at least 10 times this resistance has been tested. And technicals में एक simple सा फंडा होता है that if a resistance is being tested over and over and over again, it will be broken. आप इसके numbers खोल के देखो. For example, best ever results, right? And best ever results by far. Look at the growth rate, right? If you look at the sales growth rate, profit growth rate, is there any problem with the stock and is it still available at a discount? Yes. तो अगर आपने खरीदना है आराम से खरीद के बैठ जाओ, right? I mean, whenever the run up happens in the private bank space, you will be fine. Now what is it that I'm doing? Final point, right? I am buying Nifty 50 right now. Why? Because I have already built individual positions on a lot of stuff. Right now there are panicked, uncertain times. So Nifty 50 is the safest asset that I can buy. So that's some of the points that I want to discuss from my strategy. I hope that you found this video to be useful. If you did, do subscribe to the channel and like this video, and I'll see you the next time.